doing. Hopefully, during my break, you didn't give up on me here. While I'm not inclined to do too many other things at the moment, I'm going to go ahead and start up that duty finder. Get myself set up here. The Howling Get things going for myself. Can't do the Totten spot thing until after the Garuda thing. Now let's get started here. Hopefully it won't take too long. Earlier it looked like it was going to take a while. And also I decided that while away I was going to go ahead and do a few things here for the flame. The Hall of Flames here. I messed up and ate a really big meal. Now I'm kind of sleepy. Should be okay though. Lieutenant Mimio is looking for a few good soldiers. Corporal Disciple, if you have a moment, I would discuss a most grave which concerns the... I have a matter most grave which concerns the flames. And by extension, you. Perchance you're familiar with the Bane Cartanu. The Battle of Cartanu. Countless Eorzeans and Garleans massacred by an elder primal. End of an era. And so forth. Good, good. For a moment I feared you'd been living in a cave for the past 5 years. Then surely you know that Cartanu Flats, where the where the battle took place, is a hellish wasteland littered with the remnants of that fateful day. Hardly anything of consequence to be found there now. Certainly nothing worth protecting, and yet the spot of the Eorzean Alliance continues to maintain a military presence in the region. Why do you suppose that is? Why indeed? Because there is something of consequence. Elegant ruins, precise. They were discovered the following calamity, and allied scholars have been studying them ever since. 3 nations working to lend for greater good. It should come to no surprise that it would not last. You see, Ulda, Limsa Laminza, and Grandania have formally asserted to acclaim. Territory negotiations have thus far proved fruitless, so we are to settle the dispute on the field of battle. Oh, but do not misunderstand. We won't be going to war with our allies. Hostilities shall be confined to dispute territories, and we shall fight submission, no death. So there is no cause for concern. Oh no, you will not be expected to kill your opponent, merely deprive them of the will to fight. I say you because only reason I deign to share this information with you is because of your company needs you. Corporal will be damned if we're going to let a foreign power lay claim to these ruins. So we need every able-bodied soldier we can muster on the front line. I expect you have questions and concerns. Very well, speak with our man at the airship landing. He will tell you everything you need to know. Whoa. I didn't expect all that. chamber roll, probably the fastest way I could get there. Maybe the wait won't be too long. We already have one tank waiting on 2 healers. Actually, while I'm here in Ul'dah, I'm gonna actually search something real quick while we wait here. I have not done any of the hunts, and to be honest with you, I do not know how to engage them. Corporal Disciple, come to join the fight. Very good indeed. Did I just mess up? I hope not. It's going down. Now, before we proceed, I must warn you, this isn't going to be like some jaunt in the Wolf's Den. We'll be pitted against a wave after wave of fellow Alliance members in battle, and they won't care one whit that you're a warrior of law. And this campaign will be long and brutal, and victorious one today, many may be undone tomorrow. Consider the borderland ruins. We need only seize control of each ruin in the region, right? Wrong. Defense is a paramount, as well as our rivals. We'll muster in forces to challenge our claims. Imperian. Or Implerian. My bad. I'm telling you, I'm still half asleep. I don't know why. Caffeine's just not working today. But I've got you on the wall. I need to do a little bit more editing throughout the day, but so far I've got it up, got it going, and got you on there. Can't thank you enough for the support. It's truly amazing. It is for a reason we have established the airship, a route direct to the front lawn. Those who are ready and willing to fight will never want for transportation. Ah, but that look on your face bespeaks confusion. Are we at war or not? What is this bollocks about no killing? What in the seven hills is going on? That's what you're thinking, yes? No, no. Tank dropped out now. Never mind. Never mind. It's just going back and forth from tank to healer. It's less war and more organized violence to resolve the territorial dispute, and yes, it is to be civilized violence. Killing Alliance members is strictly prohibited, though accidents have been known to happen, mind you. But you of all people have nothing to fear. You've escaped certain death before more times than I can count. What are the odds you'd fall to do so this time? Very cool. Not really gonna try going there right now. Do not want to be taken out of the duty finder. The Borderland Ruins is located on the outskirts of the Cartonu Flats. Are now accessible. Control of this ancient elegant site is decided via large-scale player versus player battles known as Frontline campaign. Speak with the Grand Company Flyer at one of the airship landings for further details. Again, I'll jump back into that sometime when I don't have to worry about being in the duty finder. Ah, the tank dropped out now. I really want to participate in these hunts somehow. But I don't know how to start them. Oh. Get back to it. To the Aetherite Crystal. Doesn't look like anything good here is going to help me. I do not know how to do it. I didn't really find anything when I was looking anything up. This weight is terrible. move up the ranks. To get anywhere good there. I know something I can do. Just to kill a little time while I wait on this. Could go do some quests for the Almajal. Little Alamigo. Alamigo. Actually, I have no idea where it is from here. Should be farther down this way, I believe. It's terrible. I got allied with him and then I forgot where they reside. Yeah, it happens. Especially to me. Jewel homes. Definitely not here. Yeah, today I'm just working on the summoner. The red mage, I'm gonna get back to him, don't worry. It's just not today. Today I'm taking a break from the red mage to try to get farther into the story of the summoner. I will return to him though, don't worry. Just really want to work on the summoner right now to try to move it farther along into the storyline. Unfortunately, I have to do these trials, which I don't mind the trials, don't get me wrong or misunderstand me. The trials I'm actually more excited for than anything, just to see. Really, that's going to be pretty cool. I just wish that didn't require the trial to actually move on through the story. But it is what it is. It's how they incorporate more players to get involved with it, I'll understand. So, it's all good. Just waiting it out. There they are. Went around the wrong side of the mountain. read a lot of this earlier, but was off to the duty finder, so I'll read it again. Be they 10,000 strong, and mewling whelps of Zaharak could not stand before us without the invigorating strength of their deity's flames. They carefully capture the Lord of the Inferno's searing exhilarations, and wow, it's like deja vu. Same thing happened earlier when I tried to read this. Maybe every time I have to wait in one of these queues, I'm just gonna come here and just read. Maybe that's just the little cheat code. Come on, tank. Come on, tank. Come on, DPS. This is going to be a little intimidating. No doubt. First time on hard with a Garuda here. Intense. Okay. First off, I'm gonna have to swift cast us out as summon here. Go to Ifrit. Wish me luck. Here it goes. I'm gonna keep my distance the best I can. Hopefully that's that works out in my favor. Oh, let's hope. So far, so good. Whoa, shit. Thanks for the support, Swamp8 Nandi. No doubt. Always helps out. After all, subscribing does help lead everybody closer to the prize giveaway at 250 subscribers. That went a lot better than the Ifrit trial. I know this isn't linked to the main story, but I'm at least going to read this because I already know as soon as I get over there, I'm going to get to the Titan trial. I'm going to have to wait through a queue all over again. So this time around, I'm going to read this, get the quest accepted, get it underway at least, then go get the queue for Titan and everything started. Then I'll jump back to this. That way it's a lot more smooth and there's no weird gap between me not doing anything. By the 10,000 strong, the mewling whelps of Zaharak could not stand before us without invigorating strength of their deity's flames. They carefully capture the Lord of the Inferno's searing exhalations and harness them from their unholy rods. The god-touched fires are then ensconced within the towering altars, which radiate Ifrit's blessing upon all within reach. These flaming beacons must be destroyed. The Brotherhood of Ash will take from our Vulcan every symbol of their undeserved strength. I trust this task to you, honored ally, but be forewarned, the sentinels that guard these beacons stand closest to the source of their power and will prove to be most fierce adversaries. There we go. Now I'm gonna go back to the Waking Sands. Oh yeah, good team. Chocobo, Ifrit, and myself, along with everybody in the chat. It's a great team. Oh. I want a behemoth mount so bad. About halfway to level 52. Getting there. Y'shtola would entrust you with the titanic task of defeating the greatly strengthened Titan. So both Ifrit and Garuda are now vanquished. By your hands, truly you have earned yourself a rest. With that had the luxury of time to enjoy it. It pains me to say the Titan has also returned, and with a vengeance. As was the case with the primal brethren, he has grown stronger than he was before. When I went about my investigation and indications and suggested that the kobolds were nowhere near to resume their summoning rites, But it turns out they deceived us. I should have known better. The kobolds' subterranean domain runs deep, and they can easily hoard crystals, with our being none of the wiser. And a vast hoard it must have been. Till now, Garuda was the most powerful among the 3 recently active primals, but according to our latest readings, Taunton has usurped the honor. A primal's might is determined by 2 factors: the amount of crystals it has gorged upon, and the fervor of its beliefs. I would like nothing more than to measure precisely how strong the Lord of Crags has become, but I fear Tom has such prudence has run out. We have already received an official request for assistance from the Maelstrom, and, as you might expect, it's addressed to you. For your previous encounter with Totten, you traveled to this dimsense by the Aetherat, first discovered by the Company of Heroes. Sad to say, this Aetherat no longer seems to respond, but do not despair, for the Maelstrom has reportedly found another in its place. You want to speak with the commander? Repeat the Maelstrom command for the details. I cannot stress this enough, but Taunton has grown fearsome strong. See it you spared no preparation. Oh, you stole her. I'm gonna have to wake up. Luckily, I have myself an energy drink just kind of chilling here. Backfired on me last night. It's like I drank the energy drink during the stream hoping it would wake me up, and honestly it did the opposite effect. Made me more sleepy. Then after the stream I was wide awake. It was torture. Let's hope for the best today. We got a long way to go. Probably gonna get one more stream after this done today. I'm gonna be on for a few hours, jump off, take a break, then come back for a few more hours to close out my day. And again, remember everybody, no Final Fantasy XIV tonight. Just working on the summoner today, trying to get through this story, trying to really power down here. Here we go. John Doe, how's it going? Glad you could make it. Just trying to move on through the story. Hopefully I can get this to get over to Totten here. Maybe it won't take too long. Ah, Tonberry of the Signs. Your presence is most welcome. I'm charged that we must turn to you again to lay Totten low. No doubt this is yesterday's news to you, but the Lord of Crags has returned, more ferocious and formidable than he was before. I think I'm enjoying it awfully well. I honestly like the little look he's got going on here. He's looking spiffy. His little spade suit. We cannot fathom how the kobolds were able to obtain such a vast stores of crystals in that short of time. We will learn the answer in the coming moons, I suspect, but first things first, we need you to vanquish Taunton before he and the kobolds have the chance to wreak havoc on Limsa Lominsa. You have felled the primal before, and we believe that you can emerge victorious once more. We have learned of a new Aetherat that will take you to the navel. It's situated deep within the Ulgamoro Mons. Not the most convenient of locations, admittedly, so you will have to cut yourself a path. Please make all haste. Titan's mere presence emboldens the kobolds and us only a matter of time before they move in force against us. May the Navigator guide you on your way, Tonberry. Let's hope it does. Let's see how far I can actually get, and how close, I should say. Camp Overlook. Decently close. What is it? You don't need to come over here and push buttons again. It's evil. Velociraptor. Do I run through these geysers? No. Wait, maybe. Yep. Okay. So, through here. Not geysers. Maybe they are. I don't know what they are. Oh, what are you doing? Keep running. No kidding. A lot of peeps up in here. Loads. Oh, good suggestion, John. Good suggestion. Oh, can't go through there. This place is confusing. Alright, I'm gonna have to fight a few. Fee. Thank you. Lalafell is one of my favorite classes. here we go. Now the wait. Maybe it won't be as long. 23 minutes, and to give or take. Luckily, I have this other mission here in play, so we won't have to just wait. I'm guessing little Amico would be the fastest. John, alright, I can do that. The Sinister Gamer. How goes the grind? Well, it's not too bad, really. Just trying to mainly get through the story at the moment. Okay. I have to get out of this for a second. How has your grind been, the Sinister Gamer? You know, just in general. Okay. This is difficult. Okay. It's basically up now. John, see if you can find that. Hit level 65. Gotta level up again to keep going. Oh, I know those feels so much. Spunkymon Jr. Did you already create one? Oh, whoa, no, that is not what I want to do. You going unseek if you have enough players? Not really sure what you mean there. Oh, John, I should just be up in here somewhere. All you gotta do is go to the recruiter. And, well, that is if you're in the trials here. In the... Are you on the primal data center? If not, then, we wouldn't be able to do this anyway. But I'd be waiting right here on the bottom there. But if you're not on the primal data center, then we wouldn't be able to do this together anyway. Ah, there you are. I got you. I'm not really gonna sit here and wait for the whole party to kind of get up in there. I'd rather just do it this way. But you being a tank will definitely help this out a lot. So now we wait, John. But don't worry about it. I'm also you know, basically a noob here. Still haven't completed all of this. Making my way to Heavensward slowly. Well, that was super fast. I am just destined to never do this quest. But, John, thank you so much. With your help, that made it possible. You know, I've heard a lot of people say they did not like how Totten looked in this game, but I actually like it quite a bit. It's like an upgraded version of the Final Fantasy IV Totten. Hopefully I do not get knocked off this time. I'm gonna be watching those spots on the floor like crazy. Try not to fall off. I'll definitely try. Oh, the first time I faced Tottenham, I did definitely fall off. I actually died. Had to do it again and fell off twice, if I'm being quite honest. Oh shit. Hopefully that healer can get that raise on. Then again, I'm not the only one who died. Oh, don't get the raise on now. Good. Oh, they may not get it on. Oh, one of the healers are down. Good team effort, at least. At least now I can at least progress on through the story. Didn't exactly survive, but hey, at least I didn't fall off. I don't really think that's a bright side, but no less. What kind of loot do we have here? Key of Totten, Arcanist Grimoire. I'll read it. Don't really need it. And I'll give this nice little player... Well, I was going to. Yep. Take it easy, John. I'm gonna have to get back on through the story. I'll send you a nice little... something here. Joy and a thumbs up, but I am not so skilled with the emotes, so I'm not sure where everything is. Haven't memorized them all just yet. No less though, thank you, John. You made that really quick. But if you don't mind, sir, I'm going to go ahead and end our party here. Continue on with this quest, and then hit that main story again. Oh, wrong thing. Take it easy, John. Good luck to you with the future game travel. This isn't really necessary. The only reason I'm doing it's just because if I don't do it now, there's no telling when I'll return to it. It was fun, John. Sorry I died during the whole thing there. Just kind of happens to me sometimes with those trials the first time around. Destroy the flaming beacons. Ah, there's one. Yeah, I died. could have summoned Ifrit back out here beforehand. And I guess this guy wasn't even attacking me. Well. Oh well. You did some good thinking. We also had a healer dodger in that little soiree. Under the turtle. Pretty spiffy indeed. Later on, when I'm reviewing everything that went on during the stream, I'll swing in another look as well. Am I going that way here? Oh yeah. It's a long way to travel. Oh, goodness. There we go. A worthy display of courage, honored outlaw. May our enemies know that even their precious beacons are not safe from our wrath. But lust for power is no easily tampered. Until our war is won, I fear we will break these internal affairs again and again. Altars, my bad. Okay, now back to the main scenario. And I'll read this when we get to Mordona. Reputation. Completing a beast drop quest will improve your reputation with that trob. When your reputation has risen significantly, you will be able to raise it to the next rank by undertaking a special quest. As your bond with the beast trob strengthens, you will be able to purchase an ever-expanding range of items from the trob vendors. The beastmen deal with wares found nowhere else in the world, and the only way to obtain them is to win their trust. Very cool. I would love this. So I look forward to earning the trust of the Al-Majah. Hopefully we get some nice voice audio here. After all the work and waiting we had to go through. Makes you wonder how Manphilia is in two places at once. Manphilia is considering which of her many responsibilities demands her utmost attention. Nope, not this time around. I am most eager to address the Ascian threat, however, we dare not neglect our other pressing concerns. We both know full that the Saint Shiva will not be the last primal we face, and our relationship with the Ishgard is still tenuous at best. To think that the resolution of a primal threat was once a sole priority of the Sons of the Seventh Dawn, some days I wonder if it was wise of us to take on so many other responsibilities. Lest you forget, antecedent, the Scions need not shoulder the burden alone. Were not the Crystal Braves established for this very reason? True, we are president with a multitude of problems, however, we have all the resources we need to address them in turn. Tonberry in particular is ever a steadying hand, who I trust will continue to support the great Braves. To what do we owe the pleasure? Have there been further developments regarding the situation in Ul'dah? As expected, the Immortal Flames have been struggling to cope with the revelation that one of their highest-ranking officers was a Garlean agent. Suffice it to say, Tiladeji Aladeji and his monarchist ilk have wasted no time in attempting to turn the situation into their advantage. Coupling with ongoing unrest, the Flames are finding themselves hard-pressed. Plainly, General Ruban needs our help and will direct the Crystal Braves to offer what support they can. If I'm to stay abreast the latest developments and issue effect orders, however, I cannot afford to waste time traveling back and forth. And so, for the foreseeable future, I think it would be best if I were to remain in Ul'dah unless you have an objection. None whatsoever. We have matters here well in hand. Moonbrida's research is proceeding as planned. So she tells me, though I am not familiar with the details. Rianger is poring over his tombs at the Waking Sands, and the others are contributing in their own ways. Alas, the key problem, how to inform the ethereal blade at will, remains unsolved. Nevertheless, it is only a matter of time. Tonberry, while we focus on the task, mayhap you could assist Alphino and his braves with theirs. It would do much to restore the faith in the Immortal Flames if the Warrior of Lot was not working on their behalf. Never forget that your esteemed status allows you to act in ways those more tightly bound to the organizations and nations cannot. As ever, I implore you to do so. Not that your response was ever in doubt, but I humbly thank you once more for aiding our cause. Now then, there are preparations I must attend to before my departure, such as receiving Riol's latest report. He has proven to be quite skilled at gathering information others wish kept secrets, hence why I placed them under my direct command and ordered him to investigate the Ul'dah riots. When you are finished here, join me outside. Depending on what he has to say, I may soon have a favor to ask. If there is any developments on your front, I shall inform you at once in the usual fashion. Excellent. Pleasure as always, Tonberry. You'll be escorting the commander to Ul'dah, I take it. Actually, I had another task in mind for him. If you would be so kind to repeat your report for his benefit. Right, then. Me and Manav? Been making inquiries into the source of weapons what found ways into refugees' hands a ways back. So happens we caught wind of something promising a rather large purchase of sharpened, pointy things by black marketeers holed up in Highbridge. I doubt that this man would have secured such a quality of weapons if he did not already have the clients waiting. Clients that would, whatsoever reason, would prefer his transaction to remain secret. Brings to mind the merchant that caught up in the arrow while talking to Tonberry, don't it? Generous fellow he was, doing out swords and spears to the downrotten and disgruntled. Disgrunted? Which isn't to say the client's on the same mischief in mind, but if you want to be sure, might be prudent to intervene before they collect their goods savvy. Seizing the weapons before they fall into the wrong hands would be for the best. However, if we strike at the appointed hour, we might capture the black marketeer as well as our clients. What do you say, Tonberry? Sounds good. Then it's settled. Rendezvous with the Captain Ilbert at Highbridge and intervene when the exchange takes place. Now then, if you would excuse me, I must leave for Ul'dah. I expect good tidings. To Highbridge. Gotta get my stretch on. Oh no. I don't need to summon anything else. I'm going the wrong direction. After this stream, I'll probably try to post those other art pictures onto the Instagram. For anybody that's interested in that. Oh, Tonberry, my scouts have been keeping a close eye on the Black Marketeer, and it would seem that his guests have arrived. It would also seem that he hired more than a few men to stand guard, common thugs of no consequence, but they nevertheless pose a threat. Even so, I feel compelled to apologize this far beneath a man of your standing, and Commander Livenier, I'm still not saying that right, Livenier, needn't to be dispatched you hither, but powerful men ever have need of loyal, able-bodied friends. Having found one in you, 'tis only a natural thing that he would rely upon you without hesitation. Gilbert is eager to bring back the Black Marketeer and his clients to justice. Now then, we should make for the burning wall without delay and secure those weapons. The first unit will ensure that the clients do not escape. With me, Tonberry. He really went down in there. Actually gonna get on the Chocobo. It's a little faster and a little bit more upbeat music. My bad, everybody. Okay. Sorry about that. Trying to keep something organized. Love how it looks right through here. The whole waterfall and everything. The nice illuminated rocks. I spy the men. Oh, the one man. I spy the one man, but there are sure to be others. I've a plan. While you approach the sentry and create an distraction, my man and I will slip past, catch the Black Marketeer unawares. Once you've disposed of the thugs, wait for us outside the tunnel entrance. Any questions? Then let us be off. Good luck, my friend. Okay. Easy enough. What is up, Zombie Fox? Glad you can make it back. Who goes there? The adventurer? Damned fool, you should have never came here. How much bodyguards does this person have? HM primal. Oh, the hard mode primals. Yes, I actually did. Just got finished with Totten and Garuda, fortunately. Whoa. Nearer now. What are you doing? Oh, you didn't get the gauge until you were on Heavensward? It could have been within the patch that just got released for Stormblood and everything. I'm sure that it's probably what happened. How was it? Well, I didn't fall off the sod with Taunton, but I still died. Did it all first try though. Had a nice help from John there. Nice help indeed. I don't understand. What's this all about? Gah! It's going down. Come on, Ifrit. Let's investigate. I wish you could name your Edgy. I would name Ifrit Scooby. Actually, I'd most likely leave his name the same, but still yet. What have you done? As you can see, this is a fine mess. When I tried to restrain him, he drew a hidden blade and lashed out. But before I could disarm him, one of my subordinates panicked. And this is the result. How foolish me to underestimate the bastard. And to bring an inexperienced recruit, Commander Livner would be... I already know you do not pronounce that R. I cannot... Why don't they just say Alphano? Alphano will be most disappointed. Damn it all. A golden opportunity wasted. As for the clients, though we know what they slip past our perimeter, at present, the first currently tracking a party to Duskwit Sellsword. We suspect they may be them. Would that we could have enlisted aid in the Immortal Flames or the Brass Blades. Alas, we are here to aid them. They are in no position to aid us. Well, at the very least, we have secured the weapons. Yet, even that accomplishment is lacking, for the information we received indicated a massive shipment, and this is anything but. Hey, it happens. I actually fell off the platform fighting Totten without it being on hard mode, so I can only understand how much easier it is to get knocked off playing hard mode. Gilbert would like nothing more than to have his innocent forgotten. How can we forget your incident? I will join the first in their hunt for the Duskwit Sellsword. If the gods are good, we'll catch them before they can escape the Black Shroud. In the meantime, I ask that you deliver these weapons to Ul'dah in my stead. Entrust them to the third Yuyuhazi, and he will take care of the rest. To Ul'dah? Oh. It would help if I picked these up. That would suck to go all the way there and not even get the autumn. Oh, that is such my luck. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. How close are they? Oh shit, there it was. Right there. So, going to the steps would be the fastest way. It's not really close to any convenient aetheryte crystal, so I'll just run on foot. Oh shit. I'm still here, still good. I just pushed the PS button. My bad. Just checking out my dog, she's doing crazy stuff. My PS button is very sensitive, obviously. Ah, the Warrior of Light, ever reliable friend of the Crystal Braves. You have my deepest thanks for your assistance in Korthus. Now what brings you to this day? Where was he keeping that? A gift of weapons from a certain black marketeer. Every time I see that I want to say musketeer. Courtesy of the Captain Ilbert, you say? Understood. Once we've catalogued the contents, I'll have them delivered to the Hall of Flames. This cannot be everything, can it? Riol stated that, with confidence, that there would be a far greater quantity of weapons. A balanced falsehood. Clearly, Riol is unfamiliar with the days of Ul'dah merchants who ever strive to present themselves as greater than they are. We should be thankful that his information was not completely erroneous. And that we've managed to achieve anything of worth at all. It is something worth celebrating, isn't it, Lieutenant? Besides, we've got more important things to worry about, like fighting those Garleans up north. There will be nothing if I have anything to say about it. No fighting if I have anything to say about it. Our orders are to stand watch, not to seek glory in battle. If you have no further need of this, then I shall take my unit to the cerulean processing plant. Time for the fourth to earn their keep, eh? Fought well, Alian. Or Alan? For the freedom of all. Excellent. Always work. always. Excellent work, as always. My friend, rest assured that the immortal flames will hear of your contribution until we meet again. What do you mean by under your hat? Tonberry, a word if it please ye. Not here. Look for me at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. No need for whistling this time. Don't ye worry. Oh, now I understand. Kept the crate under the hat. Hey, it would make sense. Maybe it's a magic hat. It is a top hat. Hey, he's right beside the crystal. Well, that's convenient. Thanks for indulging me request. Few places better than a market for prophecy, I found it. All the hustle and bustle commence means most conversations go unnoticed. I'll get to the point. At the Burning Wall, when you and the captain interrupted the exchange, what happened? Tell me everything. Leave no detail out. He killed somebody. That's not quite how the first told it. Those Duskwights, they were chasing. Latest word is that we lost the trail. But you never saw him yourself. Not before the fighting started, and not after. Something ain't right. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it in me bones. This guy kind of looks like a one-eyed Zill with a little bit longer hair. Actually, no, hair's about the same. Looks like a one-eyed Zill. I'm not daft enough to be misled by some merchant's drunken boasts. Our information was reliable, goddamn it. I know he purchased those weapons. As if I've never deciphered a moneylender's books, or had to follow a transaction back to its source. Did plenty of that back when I was in the Braves. When the Braves were getting started, believe me, the commander wanted assurances that we weren't taking gil from the wrong sort of benefactors. Of course, these days the money flow like water, and the first and third get the shiniest new toys. Forgive me, friend. I have a lot on my mind these days, and I appreciate you lending your ear. Right then, best you get back to it. Ooh, Tataru, Tonberry, can you hear me? This is Tataru. Your presence is urgently requested at the Rising Stones. Please come and see me as soon as you're able. Whoa. Now that is one cool armor set. Gonzalo, how's it going? Had a few primal thoughts under the belt again on the hard mode. Thankfully got those out of the way. Glad to see you back though, no doubt. Susano expert for a bit. Wow. Good luck with all of that, and I'll be glad when you can return. Take it easy, friend. Oh shit, I missed that first part. We've a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. A most determined lady by all indications. The Rising Chorus. Tataru seems eager to escort you to the Solar. A guest with the antecedent in the Solar at present. Let's not keep them waiting any longer, shall we? Let's hope for some voice audio, everybody. We're so close. That outfit now strictly for glamour. Wow. It's actually pretty cool. I did not play Final Fantasy XI, Stotza. Lucia. Voice audio.
We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you.
Oh yeah, I have to use my hand.
I believe the two of you have met.
I do not have ironwork gear. Zombie Fox.
We have. I had hoped to speak with Commander Leveilleur as well, but I cannot afford to wait any longer. The Lord Commander sent me hither to request your aid in a matter of grave import.
Definitely got some good gaming going on, Gonzalo. And I'm glad to hear everything's going well now. So there's actually plenty of Final Fantasy XI fans in the chat always around, so CJ, I have not been playing long. Less than 2 months. Less than 2 months. Just trying to make as much progress as possible. Lord Commanders, oh yeah,
You
he's
see
talking.
now why I had Tataru summon you.
Now that we're all assembled, perhaps you would be good enough to elaborate on the nature of the matter which brought you to us.
The Observatorium's astrologians have sounded the alarm. Last night, the Dragon Star burned with an intensity not seen in 15 summers. Not since the Dravanians engaged the Empire in the Battle of Silvertear Skies.
The northern sky doth burn full bright upon the Wormlord's call. The red behemoth beckoneth, and flame consumeth all.
The old Curthan rhyme, aye.
He's a crazy ROM. Have I bought Stormblood? I actually have. If you actually jump on the channel here, I have a another separate playlist called Stormblood Super Hop, where all I do is level up a red mage on the side, trying to get his job class story. It's I don't know if that's what you would really want to call it, but basically that's what it is. Just trying to run through that. That way I have a little bit of time on my off time from the summoner here to just kind of play a little bit of new content, try to stay spoiler free as possible, though it is very hard.
The brightening of the Dragon Star is said to accompany the roar of a great worm. The astrologians believe that it was Midgard Soma himself who cried out on this occasion.
After an absence of centuries, the King of Kings did return to lead his kind against the might of Garlemald, only to fall in his duel with the Agrius, proud flagship of the Gallian fleet. Devoid of life, his corpse remaineth entwined about the Magitech monstrosity even unto this day.
Ariange has the right of it. Whatever this alteration in the Dragon Star portends, the Great Worm has shown no sign of life. Tataru, have the Domans reported aught out of the ordinary?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Midgardsormr had roared, wouldn't we have heard it here in Revenant's Toll?
Roar is but a figure of speech. Dravanians can communicate in ways beyond our ken.
Oh.
It is for this very reason that we are forced to look for signs in the heavens. We cannot say with any confidence that a great worm roared at all, much less that it was Midgardsormr. Only by directly examining the Keeper of the Lake can we be certain. However, it will take too long to gain the Holy See's approval to dispatch the Temple Knights. Therefore, Sir Emric would entrust this task to you. Do you accept?
But of course.
We knew you would not disappoint us. Now, if you would excuse me, I must return and assist the Lord Commander. We have precious little time to prepare.
To prepare for what, pray tell?
When a great worm roars, his brethren cannot choose but answer. We prepare for battle.
Uh-oh. Every single day, CJ. Every day. Forgive me if I state aught which you already know, but if I would ensure that you understand the nature of the destination. As Urianger stated, what we call the Keeper of the Lake is the wreckage of the Agrius, former flagship, or the Imperial fleet, and the corpse of the worm responsible for its destruction. 15 years ago, as the next step of the campaign to subjugate the Eorzean, Gallus van Belzar attempted to seize control of Mordona. So massive was his force that all thought his victory a foregone conclusion. But an unlikely ally came to Eorzea's aid that day. Midgardsormr, legendary guardian of the Silver Tear Falls, burst forth beneath the waters of the lake and led a host of dragons against the Garlean ships overhead. And what would later become known as the Battle of the Silver Tear Skies, the Great Worm felled countless airships before engaging Argus. In this ensuing struggle, the flagship Ceruleum's engines failed, and it tumbled into the lake below. Yet this victory came at a great cost, for the explosion which followed claimed the life of the Great Worm as well. Quinn, how's it going? Glad he could jump in here. I'm definitely also a Final Fantasy X fan, but I haven't actually found one I didn't like so far. I will say 3 is the hardest Final Fantasy game I've ever played, hands down. Don't really care for 2 too much. Don't hate on me. That same explanation transformed Silver Tear Falls into the desolate wasteland it is today, draining the lake of its waters and crystallizing ether for malms around. Yet a remnant of lake remains, And it is at the center of a constant reminder that the fateful day long ago, in accordance with Sir Elmric's wishes, our Doman allies have been standing watch over the Keeper of the Lake. It would be wise to speak with them before investigating the wreckage yourself. Be careful, my friend. We know not what dangers await you within. Now then, let us not neglect our task. There is much to be done. Precious little time to do it. Oh, okay. No need to travel anywhere. Just run out of here and go on foot. Well, David, that's actually pretty cool. Hey, they still have the game going on for a little while at least, so at least with you having your account means that you can jump on it and play sometime. The hardest you thought was 7. Interesting. And yes, 3. 3 was just the hardest for me for many different reasons. Maybe it was just because on my stream it was my first time playing it. About a month ago, I was running through Final Fantasy 3 for the first time. And I think it was just the introduction of all the jobs into the game. I don't think that it went as smoothly as they thought it was going to go. And then with the remake, I'm sure that they did a lot of changes because that is the version that I played, not the original whatsoever. But just the job classes. It's like they wanted everything that's here on Final Fantasy XIV, but they just didn't have the technology to do it. And it also wasn't an MMO, so it wasn't really... I don't really know how to put it, but it definitely could have been smoothed out a lot better with the whole job system. I know they made it so you could be versatile or maybe even grind through the game on your off time and get all the jobs as high as you could possibly get them. Again, sort of like what they've done within this game. But, trying to stream through it, that's not really all possible. All that crazy grind. I guess it is, but I'm not really trying to get grinding streams on here. I'm more of a story enthusiast when it comes to Final Fantasy. You're in luck, sir. I was about to send word to Revenant's Toll about the Garleans. Of late, I've seen a small airship, likely from Castrum Century, come and go from the Keeper of the Lake. Though I cannot say for certain at this distance, I believe they may have been salvaging something from within the wreckage. The Castrum supply lines have been cut for some time. I'd wager they're desperately in need for spare parts and other equipment. So it is true then. The Ishgardians honestly fear that the worm might rise again. Well, from here that would seem rather unlikely. But it is assurance that they want. You've no choice but to inspect the corpse in its entirety. Wow. Easier said than done, given the creatures which inhabit the wreckage, and the aforementioned Garleans, who won't take kindly to your presence. They're sure to fire upon the airship, so I'd give advice more stealthily approach. Take this boat and a few of your comrades to the base of the Argus, then climb into the top. That's the only viable approach, I'd say. Keeper of the Lake. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Surely it won't. In the meantime, I could try to build up my reputation with the beast tribes again. So I think I'm going to actually travel back to Little Amigo. Hello, Choco. Hopefully this won't take very long. Aha, you're not gonna trick me this time. I don't remember. That's what I want. Sorry, everybody. Just working something out here. Oh yeah. A nice day for the live chat, thankfully. Always love these days. But everybody, I gotta take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Back to everything. You know, kinda sucks that didn't even get any closer while I was gone. Oh well. Fibub wishes your aid in removing the blot from the land. Tell me, honored ally, have you seen the ominous beacons the zealots of the Zunarok law across the lands? These unnatural flames are talisman of foul sorcery that amplify the blessings of the Lord of the Inferno. How's the game so far? Is it fun? I love the game so far. Final Fantasy XIV brings up so many nostalgic feels and moments throughout the game. So, I mean, and that's not just characters. They bring up certain little events. I really don't want to give too many spoilers away, but they really hit a lot of key components within the game and the franchise in general. They do a really good job. Definitely recommended for any Final Fantasy fan or any fan of MMOs. These symbols of servitude of groveling weakness cannot be allowed to fade the sacred domain of Zunarok. Oh, I cannot talk. A moment longer. If you truly wish to stand up with us against our honorless kin, then I would ask you aid in extinguishing the beacons. Take with you this ash. It has been ritually prepared to fully smother the noxious fires of our foes. Be warned, however, that these beacons will not be unguarded. Our weakling brethren will be loath to surrender even a silver of their undeserved lot. I like the music. Every time you accept one of their quests, it's not the average little quest accepting tone. Another thing I gotta say, CJ, as well with this game, it's extremely addictive. Oh shit. Sorry, soldier. My bad. Where is this beacon? Ah, there's one. There's one out of the way. I'll just backtrack and get the others as I go. Ah, there's another. not really a point in trying to get all the DPS on here. Between Ifrit, Choco, and myself, we'll take him out quick. Oh, no more here. Gonzalo, even if that is true, yeah, I think it's cool. Seeing people from all over different regions watching the streams is pretty cool in my opinion. It's the coolest thing about the internet. It stretches way out there. I'm not sure what went down. That is not my problem right now. I'm more so worried about the beacons. Not trying to do any fate at the moment. I'm not really sure how most secret weapons would go on here, but judging by most MMOs how they go, I would say that it would be fairly similar, that certain little things you do on here and like activate certain drops, more so probably dungeon drops, with it being an MMO, I would guess. It's never too late to start this game from the beginning. That's actually how I started playing this game, CJ. If you jump on the channel, there's actually the Final Fantasy IV playthrough stream. I'm not exactly sure. I think that's what it's called anyway. It is. Only it says live at the end. No less, though. I actually started this game, like I said earlier, a little earlier, about... It was actually less than 2 months ago, and within that time, I've streamed the whole thing, from character creation all the way up to this point. If you get a little curious about some of that, you can always jump on there, skim through some of the videos. I know it would take you forever to watch them all, so I'm not even gonna start to ask you to do that, but no doubt, it could give you a nice feel for the game of what it really is, what it's really like. And, but it's never too late to start the game. Here at Stormblood, with the expansion just coming out, it could be a little rough with some queue times here and there, on the weekends especially, with a lot of people not having to go to work or do summer school activities or extracurricular activities and such. But no less, definitely not a bad time to start. There's a lot of new players coming in, and if you really don't want to go through all of this content, Square Enix has the jump potions that you can purchase on the Mog Station that'll actually boost you up to be able to play the new material right off the bat if that's what you prefer. So, there's always that. T's always good with the intel. The land itself breathes easier in the absence of those foul flames. You continue to show yourself a worthy ally of the Brotherhood. Our despicable kin, however, will not long communicate. Oh. will not long countenance the loss their magnified blessing. All too soon, new beacons will be lit, and we shall be glad of your aid once more. I'm not quite sure if I actually need to do this, but it wouldn't hurt. 290 gil. How long would it take? She's a warrior of the Brotherhood of Ash. You may see before the body of a Mikote, but... oh, I've already read all this once before. I want the mount. What do you got? Oh yeah, just a bunch of materials for crafting. Not interested, friend. I'll just do this other task right here for now. Mill. Yes, this is actually an American, well, North American server here. This is, oh shit, that's what's been taking so long. It's still on the naval. Unfortunately, even through that really long wait. It'll be okay. I'll take one penalty. Actually, I don't think I'll even need to for now, but oh well. Oh, the sad part is having to wait through it all again. Damn it. So now we'll definitely be doing this. Ugh. The damn naval. I can't believe I forgot to take it off. Has incensed dishonorable tactics of his enemies. The honorless snakes of Zaharak care not for the righteous glories of battle. They would sooner injure their foes with cowardly traps and risk an equal confrontation. The traps of which I speak often make them use barrels stuffed with the fire sand, a substance which, when ignited, is a sufficient quantities can launch a merchant's wagon 2 full spear lengths into the air. The victims of such shameful tactics are left dazed and vulnerable, if not slain outright. Does your blood not seethe at the thought? Then I ask that you will be removing the source of this ignominy, the fire sand itself, but would not have you risk life and limb in its destruction. By the bridge to the west of here, one of our brethren await you. He is a tamer of drakes, and has promised to lend you a creature from his stables to aid you in your noble efforts. Awesome. This is great. Oh yeah, 23 minutes. It's gonna take longer than that. It always does. But yeah, this is a Ultros server, primal data center. My brother Fibub Gaw has told me of his plan. You will have command of one of my scaly children. Oh, that's cool that he sees him that way. In the fiery destruction of the breath she breathes, climb onto her back, honored ally, and direct her to the barrels you wish to incinerate. Should you need to dismount, the Drake will return here to me. I'll hold her in readiness until you prepare to continue your mission. Now go. Bring ravenous fire to the servants of the flame. Awesome. Let's read the pit hotbar here. When riding certain mounts, a pit hotbar featuring special actions will appear. These actions can be of great help in certain duties, so use them well. Dismount. Whoa. Very cool. pretty long travel here. But this thing is fast. Now I really want one. I like how it's playing this music again. Same music as Sildra. The game creators really did a nice job at making the sky really pop out here at night, with the stars in the sky and everything. I wonder how many stars are really in this sky. It would be cool if they made a mount that could actually scale up mountain walls. Just like a particular, you had to do like a certain chain of quests to get. Probably something with some good story details. Maybe a little tedious details in there as well. To keep you on point, you know. Always gotta put in those little tedious tasks. Just helps you smooth out everything for the fun. The echoing reports of exploding barrels were a triumphant cause to my ears. I am afraid, however, that the loss of the fire sand will simply spur our enemy into ever more shameless acts of cowardice. We must stand ready. Ooh, and that was all of the quests for him today. I think it's strange to find a Mikote among our ranks. Lune Ga has trained with us since she was scarce more than a hatchling, and earned her place with fire and steel. If only. they sold mounts. It'd be so amazing. I want one so bad. Oh wow, waiting time has been up to 30 minutes. That sucks. It shows that there should be another mission that I could do here, but I don't see it anywhere. Another quest. Oh well, I don't see it anywhere. Guess I'll just have to come back on another day. Crystal Tower. I can get things lined up for the Crystal Tower. I'm trying to make my way through the story, but I can line up the Crystal Tower events. That way it is actually an option. How do I do so, T? If you don't mind me asking anyway, I can look it up, but it's just I guess I could look it up. It'll take a little bit. Mill. I actually have not experienced the Crystal Tower. The only Crystal Tower that is in my knowledge that I've actually played through is the Final Fantasy III Crystal Tower. Now that is one feat. Every Final Fantasy fan, as tedious as it can be, should at least try the Crystal Tower on Final Fantasy III at least once. Everybody needs to know what that pain feels like. I guess that would be faster to, what, travel to Mordona? I don't know why I always do that. To Mordona. North of Mordona. Minstrel's Ballad, Ultima Bane. I'll try it sometime. I don't like having too many things going on at once. I am very, very OCD with questing right now. Well, it's not right now, just period. That's just how I am with MMOs. I like to do very few things all at once. That way I'm not too overwhelmed. There. An oddly garbed man visiting Revenant's Toll has some information which might interest to an experienced adventurer. Do I know you? Ah, unless I'm very much mistaken, you are the famed adventurer who bested the Garlean Empire general, are you not? The great Tonberry disciple himself, amazing, and more than a little serendipitous. One might even call it fate. But I recently received word from a truly unique opportunity, you see. An opportunity like most of which, but none of your proven worth could take advantage. The reward? Not less than the accumulated knowledge of a fallen civilization. The risk? A single misstep could cost you your life. But what is a little danger to a storied hero such as you? A man with absolute confidence in his own ability stands to profit handsomely from this venture. No, I crave no recompense from my part in bringing this opportunity to your attention. The historic discoveries you shall make will reward enough, I assure you. If my words have fanned the flames of your curiosity, then I bid you seek a man by the name of Rambrose at St. Coinage. It is he who stands at the doorway to untold marvels, awaiting the arrival of a champion bold enough to march across the threshold. Mel, that doesn't sound very promising at all. If it gets in the way of the story, I'm not really going to partake in too much, to be honest with you. My goal for tonight is to make it to Heavensward, and it's looking like it's not going to happen already. But it's my goal, and if it doesn't happen tonight, hopefully it will tomorrow. But we'll see how that all goes. Why, if it isn't Tonberry Disciple himself, I was not expecting such a celebrated guest. To what do I owe the honor of this visit? I was told to come here. You were directed here, you say? Yes. By a man clad in foreign garb? Well, the opportunity he spoke of may surely refer to the latest... Oh, wow. Anthropogeographical endeavor. Quite how he came to know is another matter. All knowledge of the project was supposed to be restricted to my organization, but this is something for me to ponder on private. You're here now, and your services will, I am certain, prove invaluable. I must warn you, however, that the venture we have in mind is no simple excavation. An unprepared or incautious adventurer could very well find himself unplanned and unpleasant journey to Thal's Psalm Halls. Knowing this, do you still wish to lend us your cooperation? Rather, I thought you would say that your courage is scarcely a secret. Now the first. Tonberry, I thought it was you. Sid! Whoa! What brings you to St. Quench? Don't tell me. The Alliance has sent you on another realm-shaking, history-making mission to lay low an apparently insurmountable foe. No? Ah, I see the two of you are already acquainted. That as well. Master Garland. Our intrepid hero here, caught wind of the forthcoming expedition and has kindly pledged to assist us. He has he? Glad to have you aboard, Tonberry. You don't have the faintest idea of what you've volunteered for, do you? Very well, let us begin at the beginning. The sons of St. Quench are tasked with unearthing the secrets of a long-fallen Allegan empire, and its present endeavor aims to delve more deeply into a civilization's mysteries than ever before. Ah, but I know the look of that in the event that you'll be ill-equipped to contribute much on the subject of Allegan archaeology, I invite you to recall your encounter with the Ultima weapon. That mechanical monstrosity represented a feat of engineering far beyond aught Garlemald can presently achieve. Nerotol Scavia simply awoke. I mention this by the way of a reminder that you have had one might term extensive first-hand experience with a notable Allegan relic. In short, you are practically an archaeologist. Now to the core of the matter here. Here in Mordona, there stands an entire Allegan structure which we have yet to investigate. I speak, of course, of the Crystal Tower. After witnessing the destructive capabilities of the Ultima weapon and the Lesser Moon Dalmund before it, it seems wise to treat any remnants from that era with the utmost caution. They must be analyzed, monitored, and above all, kept from falling into the wrong hands. To put it plain, I have no wish to see another megalomaniacal legatus wield one of those weapons. It was the thought of which first moved me to contact the Sons and propose the tower be explored. For several millennia, the Crystal Tower remained hidden, buried deep underground. But like so many other things that were better left undisturbed, the structure was freed from its stony prison by the great upheaval which accompanied the coming of the Seventh Umbral Era. It now stands, revealed in all of its splendor, a gleaming spear of crystal appointed to the bosom of the heavens. This duty finder. We believe the tower to be responsibility of much ancients' wisdom. Unfortunately, its entrance is guarded by a formidable defense, and we cannot so much as peep through the keyhole, much less set foot inside. These defenses take the form of statues carved into the likeliness of giant swordsmen. The 8 sentinels, as the Sons are wont to call them, is the first barrier we must overcome. Why not simply fly over them in an airship, you see? Oh, ask. It's been tried before. Any vessel that ventures too close to the tower is blasted out of the air. We either destroy those statues, or the front door is forever beyond our reach. My colleagues and I are ill-suited to negotiating such deadly hazard. Thus, if we are to gain access to the tower, secrets must needs employ the services of an experienced adventurer. It will be difficult and dangerous, Tonberry, but I think of no better man of the task. If I don't know any better, I would say the taste for these deadly escapades. I look forward to working with you again. There is much and more to be done before we can begin the expedition proper. Take some time to prepare yourself, and I shall explain the challenges that lie ahead. Did not expect all that. Also, did not expect this to take so long. Nobody wants to do this. The Rising Chorus. Our first objective is to reach the entrance of the Crystal Tower. As I previously mentioned, however, it will prove no easy task. The entrance is guarded by powerful defense mechanisms easily utilizing one of 4 elements of fire, water, wind, or earth. Anyone attempting to simply stroll past these unsleeping sentinels invites swift obliteration. Based on the Master Garland's analysis, however, we are reasonably certain that the attacks on the lethal corporations cannot be retracted using any crystal of the corresponding element. Naturally, these crystals must be of surpassing clarity, free of the slightest impurities, much like the flawless specimen used by the beastmen in their primal summoning rituals. Mayhap I should have said exactly like the specimens they use. Were there any other way, I would not ask of this, but we need someone to enter the beast tribe strongholds and liberate their perfect crystals. For the moment, I would have you focus on obtaining the 4 crystals we require. Pray you make for Los Nelsia, with both Sapsa spawning grounds and Ugamaru mines are located. You must be certain that the materials used in the beastmen's scared rituals will be able to well defended. As such, as I suggest you join or organize orchestrated strike with the express to purpose defending the Crystal Guardians. However you do, please be careful. Okay. Much better. I don't like how this area just like seeps through your font here on your text. You can't read anything on your missions here. Sorry for speeding through that, everybody. That was just, they lay it on you thick right there. Very thick. I feel like I've wasted a lot of these Gasol greens this time around. It's odd that you gotta participate in fates. First time that was just like a basic quest like that. I don't know. Never had a quest actually tell you to do a fate unless you were doing a fate. That's a first. But it is something that would be pretty good to take part in while I wait for the duty finder here. Whoa! Full Metal Alchemist? What? The fact that that is the name of a fate. You just gotta stand here and wait for it? No, she's not a beagle. Choco's a mutt. My headphones are crushing my head today. Okay, finally. What the hell? Attack this bitch. Level sync. I see it now. Damn level sync. Okay, now stops the spawning grounds. There's the closest area. L-port. Not too bad. It's all episode of games. How's it going, Carl? Okay. Oh no. It's actually going down right now. Son of a bitch, it's gonna take forever to get there. Not at the right mount then. I'm gonna have to switch over to Choco here. Speed my way there. Oh, I'm not so sure either, but it definitely is, T. I have been waiting in this thing for 34 minutes now. Nobody wants to do this instance anymore. Once was enough for all those peeps. He's on the, whoa, that is one cool mount little ball. That's the primal data center, though. Did I go the wrong direction? Oh, but of course I did. Very typical. What is this madness? Keep running, Choco. Damn, mud puppies won't slow us down. Jump, flee, run, sprint. Hasten your legs. Move your Choco feet. Kill all aggro that we have accumulated. Hey, I don't got a level sync for this one. Woo! I just hope it's actually the right one, though. Wasted that swift cast. Oh, that would come at this moment. I'm gonna try my best to at least kill this guy within this 30 seconds. Good deal. Hey, lol, my red mage is actually on the Ether data center. I'll play on the Genova server. So maybe one day you could help out with that character in some sort of thing. Just have fun with the red mage, though. It's not quite as story driven as I stay here with the summoner. Not yet, anyway. Except for the job story. I am very, very, very in tune with that. I just hate that it goes like by level, like every 2 levels. Okay, what do we have here? A samurai. I don't know, but the DPS is a samurai. I've seen so many of those insignias, I have it memorized. I don't think this is a scholar. Really loving this place so far. Wow. I don't think this game's hard to play on controller. You may have a lot of people within the chat tell you a little bit different, that it can be easier with a keyboard, and I will say it probably is for somebody not used to the controller, especially with chat. Me, I'm just so used to it from just being so devoted to PlayStation all these years, but I don't think it's really hard to play at all. It's definitely interesting to get used to at first. What the hell? But I don't think it's really hard per se, because once you actually have everything down pat with a controller, it's really easy. I love the versatility. I'm really, I've been playing MMOs for years, and I actually like the fact that I could convert to a controller on this game. I don't have to stay strict with the old keyboard. I should really start swift casting Misma. I don't know why I don't. I have no reason for it. I just can't ever think to do it. At least our tank's holding the line here. Whoa. Something I've been thinking about today, it would be cool if there was a job or a class that was sort of based around a warrior but a machinist at the same time, that you could actually use a gun arm like Barrett. I've been thinking about that all day long. They could actually separate that up into 3 different classes. Have your tank, DPS, and healer mode. Maybe have like a healing gun. Just people would love the glamour of having like a giant syringe that they could use for it or something, like a doctor. Another really cool one I think that would be for the DPS would just legit just a machine gun all the way around. Maybe a shotgun arm for the tank, unless the tank wanted to run maybe a sword arm, or DPS could maybe even have like a flamethrower arm. You know, that'd be really cool. Or maybe Magitech if they wanted to have a bigger throw out to the game. Been putting a lot of thought into that today. What classes and what jobs they could add to this game that would be really cool. Oh shit, that was my bad, party. I just kind of ran into it. I thought it was weird that the Magitech armor was just chilling there. Awesome, Mill. Glad to see that you will stick around for future references. But I understand needing some sleep, so sleep easy, my friend. And thank you for subscribing. That is awesome. That increases your chance to win the mini Titus figure in the giveaway when we get to 250 subscribers. So you've just increased your chances, and the more you tune in, the more your chances are actually increased, because I do little events all along the way to give people extra chances to get extra tickets into the pot. So thank you and good luck, my friend, and hopefully you sleep well. I will certainly be on here tomorrow. Oh, they're ditching me. Whoa, tank, slow it down. I don't like it when tanks do this stuff. Although we are doing decent with the aggro so far, so maybe it'll all go well. These camera angles. Deactivate the Garlean barriers. This must be the second one here. Oh, you can't attack that thing just yet. He's behind the barrier. I see. Every time I see that, it's a little freaky. Oh, nice. Beat me to it, no less. Excellent. Uh-oh, what is this? Magitech gunship. Kind of looks like the gunships from Final Fantasy XV a little bit. Actually more so reminds me of the gunships from Top Zero, believe it or not. There's not many, but the game has quite a bit of Magitech armor in it. Sometimes I feel so weird talking about Top Zero. Not many people have played it, and not many people have beat it. It wasn't a bad game. Definitely worth playing through if you're a Final Fantasy fan. I will always say that. Whoa! Tank. I guess the tank can't really do a whole lot here at this point. When it comes to pulling. Gunship's got some defense. Whoa ho ho! Coming at me with the Magitech armor. Whoa! Flee, Tonberry! Go to the non-forsaken land. I hate all these bars around the arena. Oh, if it would have stayed put, could have potentially ended that battle. Ah! Whoa. Wait. Do I really need it? No. Defeat. Good party. I actually thought they had already left me. Oh, it looks like E3 actually died, so get him back out here. What the hell, Swiftcast? Didn't think that one all the way through. It's crazy that we just defeated a gunship boss. Now there's one just chilling up here waiting on us. Or so it seems. I could be wrong. Glad you're back, Infiltrating. CJ, it can be endless. I've never actually ran through the game that far. I'm sure the other people within the chat here could give you a better peace of mind on that one, but it is seemingly endless. Even after you beat the game, you can start the game over again, and it always begins on where you, like, out of the 3 destinations that you can start at, all the beginnings of the game are all different. So it's not like you're really repeating anything. It's almost like hitting new material every time you make a new character. So it's seemingly endless. Not to mention if you're like into crafting and maybe mini games and things like that, there's loads of other things that you can do. If you've played other Final Fantasy games like 7 before, there's the Gold Saucer. Loads of fun little things that you can dive into there. Like mini games, as in Chocobo Racing, a card game is within this game. You have the Triple Triad, that's just like in Final Fantasy VIII. Loads of really cool stuff. Hey, 35% through. And that's including Stormblood, that's promising. Whoa. You freak, get out of that. You fearless, edgy you. Whoa, what is going down here? 2 dragons. Ooh. Loving it already.
Who treadeth now upon my bones, and waketh me from slumber sweet?
Yeah, you give him that death stare.
Thou hast forgotten the face of thy Lord. Remember, mortal, and fear me.
Wow. I remember. Almost done. I am trying so hard. Whoa. Dragon. Whoa, get that saw stick going on. Oh shit. Run! Dodge! Die, Mirage Dragon. Frost breath. Whoa. Get it cast. Whoa, getting close. Whoa, what dragon is that? Holy shit! There's no dodging this attack. Ah! Oh shit, I had to be in the circle. Damn it. Me and the healer got it. Damn, that sucks. To be in the circle. Damn it. Hopefully these two got it. The samurai and the tank. The samurai's doing really well. Although the tank is being at the tank, so they're probably pulling a lot of heavy weight right now. Damn it, that sucks. The two that needed to survive. I mean, I'm not really much help to this team, but at least I could have had them on a possible res. Now I've just vanquished it all. That tank is probably pissed. Yep. This is a long battle. Oh, and there went the tank. This is a pretty good samurai, though. I'll give him that all day. Ooh, there it was. Okay. No doubt. Look out for that big ass circle. Jump in it. Jump in the big ass circle. Got it memorized. Who else is, oh wait, I can't say that, my bad. That was so close to a Kingdom Hearts spoiler. Who here is a Kingdom Hearts fan? Who has played Kingdom Hearts 2.8? If you have not, you need to play it. It is so good. So many good story plots in there that they've uncovered for the future. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be the shit. Almost said Final Fantasy 3. Okay, big ass circle. Watch out for it. Oh, I gotta get socked up here. Oh, well, that's all of them. I'm actually gonna get Garuda out here this time. I feel like it would be a better help than Ifrit at this moment. Oh, where's the big ass circle? It's not here yet. Ah! Run into that. Gotta really stay on the toes with this battle. Lots of moving. learned my lesson the first time. Garuda is down. How much health does this thing have? Ah! I hate that little weird mode that it gets into where when you have an enemy targeted where you just start running sideways instead of forwards. Ah! Wasted that. Total waste. What is this? Oh, we've got him by the knuckles. Take him out. What was that? It? Did we lose? Huzzah! Yeah. Not gonna kill us all a second time. Oh, player accommodation to the tank, who actually got out of here. So I'm going to give it to the samurai. He was actually really good. Long coat of aiming. Whew, that was intense. Indeed.
By her gifts hast thou earned a moment's reprieve. Speak, mortal, and I shall listen. Guided by a star. My people have heard the song. Ishgard shall burn.
Whoa. Yeah, get pissed.
Sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. We do not forget. We do not forgive.
You tell him.
7 children did I sire. One now singeth of retribution. I rise to join in the chorus. Thou art powerless to silence us, mortal. Yet thou shalt not live to labor in vain. Thy reprieve is at an end. Trickery is thy shield. This frail, ignoble creature is not gifted, but chosen.
Huddling.
Hearken to me, Hydaelyn. I remember, and I consent. Fear not, mortal. I shall not harm thee.
What's happening to the crystals?
Mayhap thou thinkest me an oath breaker.
That's one word for it.
Thou art mistaken. If thou comest to harm, it shall be by another's hand, not mine. I did but strip thee of thy mistress's feeble blessing. Thou didst profit much by her grace, but no more.
Awesome. I want it.
The covenant binds me to thee. I shall watch, listen, and wait. Fight and struggle, if it be thy will. Man hath ever coveted that which lieth beyond his grasp. I drink of her body, and thence doth mine own find new life. When it hath grown whole, the loyal and penitent shall rejoice. The dragon song heraldeth a beginning and an end.
Well, you may summon Midgard Somor by selecting the corresponding entry within your minion god under character in the main menu. Oh, now I know why he was a spoiler. He starts off as this tiny little thing. Oh, that's awesome, though. I was beginning to fear the worst. Were those explosions I saw? Huh. But you shouldn't waste time talking with me. Alphanode left a message stating that you were to return to the Rising Stones at once. I'm gonna actually complete this, everybody. And then I'm gonna take a small break. But I will be back on here to stream again. No doubt. Thank you so much, Aprillian. What makes you pick a summoner? Well, the summoner is... it's up there in my favorite classes. It would be probably summoner, dragoon, red mage. Well, dragoon and red mage are probably one solid tie there. It's really hard to say. And that's just overall Final Fantasy classes. That's not just particularly the classes within this game. I have a thing for summons. I've always liked them. I always thought that they were really cool. It was one of my favorite parts of most of Final Fantasy games, being able to have your summon come out and deliver that huge, devastating attack. So I thought it would be really cool to play through this game with the summons. Also like the minion aspect of them in a way. Thank you for the good job. That fight was insane, Sorka. Definitely. Had to keep on my toes the whole time. Praise the 12, you hell and hole. I came as soon as Minfilia informed me, Sir Emmeric's request. You had completed your investigation of the Keeper of the Lake, I take it. Then I would hear your report. You conversed with Misgard Somor? I swear, were anyone else to make such a claim, I would regard it with considerable spectaclism. Whatever. Are we to understand that the Worm Lord did not perish and has, in sooth, lain dormant these last 15 years? Less a resurrection and more of a rejuvenation, for he who dwelleth in eternity, years passing as moments. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song, Ishgard shall burn. Clearly an attack is imminent. We must share this information with Sir Emeric immediately. However, we dare not divulge into conversation with Misgard Gomar in entirety. To even acknowledge that you heard the voice of the Dravian is a grave but necessary risk, lest we forget men have executed as heretics for declaring as much. For your own protection, and for the sake of our tenuous relations with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. As for how we shall present our revelation to Sir Emeric's emissary, you may leave that to me. Pray remain here for now. Is there something you're not telling us, Tomberry? You seem different somehow. 'Tis almost as you're missing something. Something important. Well, he stripped me of Hodelin's grace. 12's forfend. Miss Gomar, stripped of your blessing with a lot. Are you all right? How do you feel? I see. It is a relief to hear that you are otherwise unharmed. It beggars to believe any being could possess the power to deprive you of her blessing. Midgard Somar made mention of a covenant, did he not? One of the ancient myths regarding Silvertear Falls states that when the waters came into existence, so too did the Great Worm. Althik and Nemea, Brother Tom and Sister Fate, decreed that Misgar Somar ever watch the source, from which all water and magic was said to flow. I wonder, what if this was the covenant of which he spoke, and 'twas not the gods of whom he treated, but Hodelin herself? Well, if he is watching over you, as he claimed, mayhap you have an opportunity to ask. Let us keep this matter to ourselves. I do not wish to burden our friends needlessly. Loads of secrets going down now. Uh-oh. Art thou pawn or master of thy fate? What hast thou wrought by thine own hands, mortal? I'm wondering what he got himself into.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Wormlord and lived to tell the tale. I give thanks to Helone for your preservation. It is our sole cause for gladness.
Seems Alphina has already laid down what she needed to hear.
Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature. Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened. I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises. I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
Never is different. Never is. Always one battle after another. The Ishgardians have warred with the Dravians for centuries. Nay, nearly 1,000 years. In all that time, not one of their enemies have breached their defenses and entered the city proper. Yet, regardless how strong these magical wards may be, I nevertheless fear that the Ishgardians are underestimating the gravity of the situation. Though it was not Midgar Somar who roared a call to arms by one of the first brood cannot be ignored. Until such time they choose to request our aid, however, we can do naught but observe the situation at a distance and pray that our fears are unfounded. Alright everybody, I gotta take a break. It has been nice, it has been good, but I will not do anything here until we all return. Glad your bounty chocolate bar is good, Burnt. But it is definitely time for me to get out of here, so Burnt, I'm glad that you could send me some laughs before this was all over, and Sorka, glad you could jump in here. CJ, hopefully you saw some cool convincing things that maybe might entice you to play, or maybe even follow the streams a little bit further. Empyrean, so glad that you can make it. Hey, you should check out that nice little picture I picked out for you on the wall there on Patreon. Anybody else willing to donate, you can always go to the Patreon. Cool little details and things to help you along with the giveaway that can be seen there. T, glad you're here. Hopefully you can turn in, most of you can hopefully tune into the next stream. I'll be back in about 30 minutes. Mel, hopefully you're sleeping well, and hopefully you can make it in here tomorrow. Tim, glad that you can make it as well. And Law, it was awesome to have you around. Gonzalo, thank you again. And thanks again, T, for some of the intel help there that you helped me with Gonzalo there. David, thanks for coming. Quinn, it was awesome. Zombie Fox, John Doe, Salsa. It was really awesome having all of you around. And John, again, thank you for the help. Fee. Glad you could be here. Thanks for the laughs. Sinister Gamer, glad that you can make it as well. And Swamp Ape Nandi, so glad for the rep. Not many people try to help with a subscription hop. Always nice for people that help with a subscription hop, no doubt. But Gonzalo, hopefully you can catch me on the next stream. It is definitely, yeah, I'll be back here in about 30 minutes, Gonzalo. But to anybody new, be sure to subscribe. Increase your chances to win the Titus minifigure at 250 subscribers. We will be having our giveaway. Hopefully you can catch me here in about 30 minutes, maybe be less. I just need to take a small break, walk my dog, of course. She's probably hating on me. It's been another one of those days where I'll just basically stay on the grind. But I will be back here in about, like I said, less than 30 minutes. Hopefully you can all catch me again. I will be doing the last stream of the day here in just a little bit, everybody. So again, thank you all, and look at the links here on the channel. So many different things going on, from Facebook to Instagram, where I will be posting art very soon. I already have loads of different art from all the titles on there. And yes, Gonzalo, I will definitely see you soon. But for now, everybody, thank you for watching, and again, just feel free to jump on any of those links if you want to follow Old Tomberry Disciple here further. But thank you again, all of you, for watching, and I will see, hopefully, most of you here in less than 30 minutes. So, take it easy, everybody. I am out of here.